Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? It is the 4th of July on a Saturday. So I finished 3 projects and I finished another bobbin of fiber spinning. This is another contrived remnant skein. It's wool and alpacas in that, like the other one with the brown, the black alpaca and stuff. And so right now what I'm spinning is some a merino Icelandic cross. This stuff is so nice. It's some fiber that I bought I think last year from Homestead Wool and Gift Farm. Hopefully that's right side out for you guys. And it's a bag of 8 ounces, so that's 2 bobbins worth in there. And they are a sheep sanctuary, so the wool goes, anything that they sell, the funds go right back into helping to provide for the sanctuary. I've never ever been disappointed with the fiber that I get from them. Some of their sheep are coated, some of them aren't. This sheep wasn't coated, so there's a little bit of veggie matter in it, but a lot of it just flicks right out as you're spinning. And what doesn't flick out, usually when you wash it and it poofs out, you can just either pull it out or eventually it will break down and fall out on its own. I really don't care. For me, it's the spin. So that's what I'm spinning right now. And the other thing that I'm spinning is this is some fiber that my husband dyed a couple years ago. Some Falkland. And so that's the other bobbin that I'm also spinning. Now, okay, the first project I got to show you guys is my flats that I'm doing. I'm on the sleeves, as you can see. The sleeves are with some white alpaca from Windswept Farms that is no longer in business here in Virginia. But this is it so far. And I'm real happy with how this sweater is turning out. I ordered some care labels as well, so that, because that's for my daughter who's due anytime now. So today I made this. It's a hexagon sweater, and I picked up the stitches and I knit a garter panel for a button right here. I put a 1x1 rib on the neck area, and I put a 1x1 rib at the waist. And so this is to go with this little dress that I made for my daughter, my granddaughter. This is the back of it. This is the front. And this was made using Line Brand Ferris wheel, and she took the label, so she didn't bring it back, so I don't know. Oh, here it is. So this yarn was very nice to work with, guys. So if you got some in your stash, you get your hands on some, just try it. I mean, it's 100% acrylic, but knitting and crochet, it was not splitty. It has good stitch definition, as you can see. Let me see. So you can see it has good stitch definition, knitting or crochet, and it just very, very nice acrylic yarn to work with. I have no complaints whatsoever with that. The hexagon sweater pattern. The hexagon sweater pattern has been out since time immemorial. It's easy. You make 2 hexagons. I think this one used 12 rounds, and then you fold them in half. It's the same pattern I use to make granny stockings with. Really, you fold it in half, and then you seam it up the back, and then you take and you seam across. Count how far in you want to go for your neck opening. and then you seam it across the top, and boom, you got a sweater. I just added the little ribbing for the neck and everything just to give it a little bit more of a it makes it look nicer. It looks nicer, it looks more finished that way. So, but this, I'm really, she likes this little bow. She keeps pulling it out. So we got a little bow in the back. But this is just a simple yoke. It's just like if you were making a hat where the first round, after you after you do your chain, you're going to be doing a 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet into the end. And then when you turn your work, you're then going to do 2 double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, 2 double crochet, and then I think mine is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So mine is 4 rounds of increases, and then at your last round is just you doing a single double crochet in each chain across. I didn't count. I just basically just held it up to be Luna, my granddaughter, and just to make sure that it would fit her, try the yoke on her and everything. And then when I did the armholes, you count back. I don't remember what numbers I used. I just, whatever my numbers were, because I didn't write it down, because I do this little pattern all the time. I've been making this since Jelena was a baby. That's how long I've been doing this pattern, and she's, I think, how old is do you know how old Jelena is now? Is she like 11? Jelena, Jolly's daughter. Yeah, so she's about 10 or 11 now. So that's how long I've been using this pattern to make these little dresses for little girls. And it's a fun pattern. It's easy and it's pretty. But as you can see, the striping of the Ferris wheel yarn, it stripes beautifully. It has long repeats. That yarn, I'm surprised it's not more popular. That yarn is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. Okay, so the next thing I finished, and I just finished it like 5 minutes ago, is I finished putting together, weaving in all the ends on the second Sesame Street blanket, 16 squares. You got Cookie Monster up here. You got Elmo right there. Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch. So this is the one for my grandson that's due July 11th. And this one was more fun to make because I knew what to do with this one versus the way I did the other one. So now it's finished. You guys have seen it. And so now it can go live across the street with the people across the street. So yeah. But it's for a little Dre. That's what I call him. And after his grandfather who passed away. Well, I said I went in. Who passed away when she was 3. When my daughter was 3. So now I got to find my needle and sew in this straight in. So, but that's all the active projects that I have right now. Now that I finished this, I need to finish the sleeves on my flats, and then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to actually start working on some of my whips, which I believe I have. Let me see if this is the paper. Yeah, I have 8 whips. Well, counting the flats light, I have the flats light. I have a pair of socks. I have a Bavarian blanket. I have I didn't start this, but it's bagged up in a bag, so I'm going to consider it a whip. It's a knit poncho. I have a king size blanket that I need to finish. I have a broken seed stitch fingerless gloves. Okay, I can cross out the Sesame Street blanket. And I can cross out the Granny Square blanket. But no, I'll leave that there because I do have a square blanket that I'm working on. It's not, it's basically it's this square right here, but I just made it really big with scraps and stuff. So I'll leave it there. So I have 7 works in progress. Future projects, an adult flats. I want to do the call to the midwife blanket. A farmhouse cardigan for a bee. I want to take the measurements off of my favorite sweater slash cardigan. It's a button up. I want to take the measurements off of that and try to recreate it, or a close approximation to it, because I love the way that sweater fits. I don't like tight clothes, and that sweater is perfect. I love it. I can cross off Luna's tunic because there it is right there. So I want to make a crochet cable sweater for my husband, and I want to do I'm not sure about that, but it's on a future project. God knows when that'll happen. But I wanted my friend Elizabeth did this beautiful, beautiful flower motif granny square blanket, and I don't want to do a flower motif. I just want to do a granny square type blanket for my bed. And I had put the Quick Oats cardigan up here, so I might do the Quick Oats cardigan, and then I want to do a flat slight for B, and then I want to do a crochet version of the flats. I've been thinking about it ever since I've been working on that, about how to do it crochet. So the noise in the background is my family, and hopefully this video won't get flagged because of the Young Turk stuff that's going on in the background. So yeah, that's all that's going on with me right now. I'll talk to you guys later, so take care.